A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Day number 6, the business end of the 2026 Africa Cup for Club Champions. I am your host, Ben Muchedzi, for and on behalf of the Africa Hockey Federation, live on the YouTube page, brought to you none other than Rising Stars. I'm joined for the 5th and 6th classification match between Hotspurs of Zambia taking on the United States International University from Kenya. In studio, Captain Mr. David Kapeso. Good afternoon, or good morning rather.
Good morning, sir.
How's mood in the camp this morning? I know you've had a couple of days off and are keen to get things going and excited to finish strong and leave a lasting mark on this tournament for the Hotspurs.
The Malawian camp is awesome. The boys, they're excited. They've picked a lot of lessons from the whole tournament, and we're all looking up to ending strong.
Yes, formidable opponents you have in USIU. Lots of trickery and gusto in attack, as well as staunch defending. And quite a significant acrobatic keeper for that matter. What do you think you need to do in order to get the advantage over your opposition?
The team that we're playing against with, they're a good side. They have quite a number of experienced players. Some of them I personally played with them in 2018 Junior Olympics in Argentina. They have good experience and skilled players. But our team is ready. We believe in teamwork and hard work, so we're prepared enough. And yeah, let's see what the game was.
100% teamwork, hard work does make the dream work. Thank you so much, Captain Fantastic. We hope we'll have a fantastic outing and look forward to you guys' spirited effort, as I'm sure, as you lead your charges out. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, joined by a team representative, not the captain, maybe some senior representation. Joseph Baraka, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, spirited effort from your side throughout, very entertaining. The likes of Makatse and Wabwire, Jersey 14, real live wires and hard to contain. Also, Mr. Memo in defense, standing tall. What can we expect from you guys and, final hit out, per se?
Okay, so today I'm very sure we're going to give you a good show. We've taken our lessons from the previous matches. We have a very good opponent. We respect them, but we're going to give them a run for their gas. And I know that at the end of the game, the scores will speak for themselves.
Yes, the scores will surely speak for themselves. Expect a high-scoring encounter, fast-running hockey. A message for your fans. Plenty of them always tuned in supporting you guys. I'm sure you'd like to do them proud. Any few words for them?
Thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it. You've been with us from the first day until today, and we are not going to disappoint you. And cheers to my mom. I know you're watching. We're going to make you proud.
Yes, a proud son acknowledging his mom. I'm sure many back home, including yourself, mom, contributed so much, sacrificing so much for this Kenyan outfit to be out here. We in Zimbabwe are so grateful and promise you, lack of a better word, fire and brimstone. Ladies and gentlemen, push off to come very soon at 11 o'clock. Please do stay tuned.
Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Salibonani, Mangwanani, Ifukenjani. Alhamdulillah to all our fans across Africa, across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th and 6th classification match in the men's division. United States International University, USIU, taking on the Hotspurs of Zambia. A nice smile from Mr. Ian Clifford from the USIU. One with an orthodox style of holding the stick, but all the same, nothing short of silky skills and deceptive marking, as well as just take you through the starting lineups, or the squads rather, as both teams strut out into the middle. We've got Clifford Ian in jersey 4, Samuel Mbugwa, Wayne Chongoni in jersey 7, Hilary Odiambo, Boris Katasi, Lawrence Makata, jersey 10, Sylvester Wanjala, Andrew Memo, Linton Nayombe, Danston Wabwire, the danger man, Joseph Baraka, Yamlek Makaria, who is the captain in jersey 17, Brian Ogenche, lethal at short corner time with those drag flicks. Africa's best goalkeeper in Mr. Samuel Silong, Robinson Omtekete, 24, Brian Kipkori, and Leslie Lesman, who is the substitute goalkeeper. Coached, of course, by John Kabur, and the team manager is Lynette Nzioki. Lining up for the Hotspurs of Zambia, we have Robson Kunda in goal, Jeremiah Mwansa, Joseph Simpanze, who is a national player, Nicholas Mwabwa, Simon Banda, Alfred Chola Mpande, David Kapeso, who is the captain in jersey 8, assisted as vice captain as Joseph Mulolo, Samuel Tagwire, Andrew Ngulube, Abraham Tagwire, Manjanja Kalaba Tembo, Shadrach Katele, the legend himself in jersey 14, George Jere, Thierry Tahure, the substitute goalkeeper, Dominic Mulenga, Alex Mwanza, and Richard Bounder to round off in jersey 20, coached by Graham Hawkins and assisted by the team manager, Stuart Murinda. And our umpires on duty today, it is on the left, Mr. Mustafa Fahmy from Egypt, and from the right-hand side, it will be Mr. Cedric Starch, who hails from Zimbabwe. And the reserve umpire is Mr. Mohamed Wagdi out of Egypt. The scoring judge, Ms. Irene Handura, who hails from Namibia. And the timing judge, Wissam Elbana from Egypt. And the technical official, my good buddy, Kwasi Achempong from the Republic of Ghana. A very enthusiastic side, the minute from, as you can hear, the Zambian outfit here to have fun and sign off on a high. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls across the world, live on the Africa Hockey page on YouTube, brought to you by Rising Stars. I am your host with the most, Ben Muchedzi. It's about to go down. The first of the classification mans on round 1 of finals day. USIU to take on Hotspurs as strong charging here early on. Omtekete on the ball, hounded in midfield by 2 players. First attack here, opportunity. Deflection effort there. Good idea from the Hotspurs, just not quite finding their bearings. Captain Makaria intercepted. It's a through ball here. Hotspurs on the attack. Colin Ian just blocking it out there, but a very energetic attacker from Zambian outfit is sent into the D. Richard Banda pulling the strings a bit here. Mpande back to Joseph Mulolo, to Sam Tagwire, to the captain David Capeso, down to the touchline. George Jere intercepted by Colin Ian. Over to Ongeche, found by Omtetete. Mwansa, it's Alex Mwansa. Mulolo back to Mwansa, across to younger brother Jeremiah. Midfield pass, 217, out to the captain, Capeso. Capeso finds a Banda. Good patient build up here from Zambian outfit. Good dummy there from number 17, Dominic Mulenga. Almost catching the defense unawares. Wayne Chongoni, interesting turning through ball to Ogenche. Good lead run here from, and it is left. One-on-one with the keeper. Round he goes, does a shot towards goal. It is defended. But good heads-up play from Brian Ogenche, who just left that ball as if he was going to trap it, but that ball straight from the baseline there from Wayne Chongomi, finding its way all the way through to Wabwire, round the keeper, earns himself a penalty stroke, a chance for the early advantage. As umpire Starcher just checks that the goals are in the correct position. Wabwire goes low to the right of the goalkeeper, who does get a palm on it. Although beaten by power, he might count himself lucky on that occasion, and it is an early lead for USIU here, somewhat against the run of play, but one chance, one goal. Mistake there from Jeremiah Mwansa to his brother. Hotspurs look a little bit rattled. They just need to settle down early on, as they have plenty of opportunity up. Still plenty of hockey to be played in this 5th and 6th classification. Spurs. Umtekete to inject. Ogenche poised. Brian Ogenche with the flick. Blocked by Joseph Mulolo, the vice captain. Brave defensive line there. Run from the vice captain. Leading from the front. The overhead is quickly thrown. This near side here. Dom Mulenga intercepted in midfield. Wabwire on the ball and counter attack with the banana run. Into the D goes, slips. It is Brian Ogenche. Quick fire double from the Kenyan outfit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2-0 already. Under goes into the D and bundled over there. Memo appealing for his innocence, however. He was guilty. They're lucky to get away with just a penalty corner. Others will be paying for a flick. I mean, Mr. Silong just having a word with his guys in goals there, organizing his defense a little. Track flick towards goal. He caught it pretty nice in the slot they did, George Jere, but just not quite getting the direction. So 2 goals from Kenya USIU. That is Wabwire off the spot, and an assist again from Wabwire to Brian Ogenche. Lifted ball, dangerous. It's called from Dom Mulenga. Colin Ian. Intercept from Banda. 1-2 with Joseph Panze. Just a little bit too strong on it there, but the right idea as they look to build, inject pace into their attack. Just the accuracy lacking on that bit of play. Pressure on the ball here. Up front from Abraham Tagwire to Sam Tagwire. Switches it to Jeremiah. Nobody within playing distance. I mean, could have gone either way there. Captain tries the ball through, unfortunately not finding his lead runners there. It was Mr. Dave Kapeso. Dom Mulenga with the through ball Intercepted by Memo. Looks like a foot here. Chance for the Zambians. Yes, no advantage played as Andrew Ngulube was about to pull the trigger. Shadi Katele playing it. Moving 5. It should. Into the D and the shot. Unfortunate backstick there. Simpanze and Katele are both seasoned campaigners and in the Zambian outfit. Over the top it goes from Memo. Finds his number 11. Pressure there. Sylvester Wanjala guilty of being a bit passive. Tekete out to Chongomi, who misses it. Capeso recycles. Good shielding of the ball from Capeso. Hounded, of course, from Wayne. Isaiah, strong contingent of fans just arrives here. The ball is sent in. Katele. Oh, that's unfortunately Katele sending it the wrong direction. Good movement up front though from the forward line of the Zambians. Overhead from Collins into the captain, Makaria. Katele on the ball, finds Dom Mulenga, scans, sends it into the D, deflection, intercepted by Memo. Memo carries, hounded of course. Ngulube, twisting, turning, intercepted by Wayne Chongoni. Chongoni sends it straight back to Nicole Banda. Out to Katele, to Simpanze, Joe Simpanze. It is a short corner there. Good, clever thinking from Simon Banda. One of 3 brothers in this side. Short corner time. The first of the match for the Hotspurs of Zambia. Short corner time. Joe Simpanzwe on Castle right. Early break from number 12 there, Andrew Memo. Goes to the left-hand Castle. Wansa with the flick, saved by Selong in the goals. Njala onto Wabwire, counter-attack opportunity here for USIU. And luckily just going through the stick into the D, intercepted the Zambians. Wabwire with the shot towards goal, lifted though. Good brave positioning from Jeremiah Wansa. Hit onto the foot of Simpanze. Overhead from Collins. Ian. Into midfield. Banda with the search forward. Onto Dominic Mulenga. Lays it off to Banda. Banda scanning, carrying some more. Into the D it goes. Simpanze missing the ball. Chance still Ngulube with the flick towards goal.
Good position, Dominic.
Warning signs, ever more warning signs for USIU, with the Zambians full of running, I must say. Just intercept by Banda again, through to Simpanze. Joe Simpanze back to Banda, intercepted by Wajala. Wayne Chongomi back to Captain Makaria, intercepted. Yes, it is good forward running here. Nicholas Mwabwa to the base, to Ngulube. Ngulube still in possession. Back to Mwaba. Mwaba into midfield to Sam Tagwire. Tagwire sends it out wide to Captain Kapeso. Space for Kapeso. Kapeso into the D. Finds Simpanze with the deflection shot. Ngulube with a very tame deflection. Intercept from Ngulube. Simpanze is waiting on Peacepan. Ngulube goes by himself. The easy pass was there. Into the D, shot towards goal. Zambians are just taking too much time, if you ask me. Even with the urges from the bench for them to take it quickly, a little too late. But knocking on the door ever so slightly, or increasingly rather, it is 2-0, ladies and gents. USIU advantage at the end of the first quarter. Stay tuned for the second quarter to come in just a moment. Hot and sizzling, but what we're getting from Mother Nature here is plenty of sunshine as well. Although goals galore, 2 of them to the USIU, United States International University. Advantage to them, 2-0 over the Hotspurs of Kenya, my apologies, the Hotspurs of Zambia. But they are, well, especially in the last 5 minutes or so of that first quarter, knocking ever the more on the goals of USIU. Joseph Baraka on the ball. To the D. It's a Chungomi. Chungomi tried to play it quickly. Wabwire twisting, turning. Watched closely by Mwanza. Recycle for USIU. Andrew Memo. Memo with the crash ball, trying to find Makatse and Co. with the flick towards goal. That man, Wabwire, moves like lightning. I mean, no rights whatsoever to that ball. It's Makatse intercepted by Banda. Good lead run from Tagwire. Travels infield, checks onto brother Tagwire. Back to George Jere. Across to Tom Mulenga. Alfred Mpande there, not quite controlling it. Umtekete. Alex Mwanza for Hotspurs. Checks, goes infield. Switch ball, nice distribution to the Capeso, the captain. Good lead run down the base. First one is a stick tap there. Trickery from George Jere. Going aerial, Mulenga from Capeso to Mulenga, back to Capeso, back to Mulenga, sends it in. Reverse stick shot. Umpire was signaling for a short corner. Assisted here, I'm sure, for the correct decision. Good hustling from Wabwire on the charge. Through ball to Katasi. Katasi with a reverse six shot, and what a save! But brilliantly, those reflex, ladies and gentlemen, take a bow. Danstone Wabwire. I am in awe, ladies and gentlemen. What can't he do? The viewers back home watching it on live stream enjoyed that one, as I'm sure Mr. Wabwire himself with a very big smile on his face. I mean, that is a prime example of match awareness, or D, presence and awareness, looking for that rebound always. A stick out in front of him as he trots off for a well-deserved break. Danstone Wabwire is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Entertainment galore. Hilary Odiambo is on the field for Wabwire. Short corner time for the Hotspurs, who desperately need to get a goal back here, as USIU seem to be racing away at the minute, creating and taking chances. This is a second short corner opportunity for the Hotspurs. The Hotspurs need to capitalize. George Jere, looks like Jerry Mwanza, as well as Alfred Mpande. Mwanza on this near castle here on the left, and jersey 7 Mpande. It goes to Mpande with the flick towards goal, saved by Silong. Watching his angles easily, palming it away. Hotspurs are on the attack again. Good interchange play here. Across into the D, looking for Umtekete, fails to control it on the fly. But a good heads-up play from Lawrence Makatse, sending it across to the lead runner in Umtekete. Patience rather, called by coach Mr. Hawkins downstairs for Hotspurs. Through ball to Alfred Mpande. Mpande on the ball, scans. Mpande still on the ball, driving, tackled. Mtekete with the through ball here, finds Makatse. Ball across, deflection opportunity. Rather tame. Brian Kipko. Kipko there with a peach of an opportunity to just deflect it. I mean, I would have really enjoyed that one. Through to Alfred Pande. Joe Simpanze back on the field. Simpanze with the ball in. Blocked. Appealing for a short corner. Ogenche. Through ball to Mtekete. Mtekete one-on-one with Mwansa. Back to Mtekete, spinning. Mtekete still on the ball here. Shot towards goal. Almost in on that near post. USIU creating chances at will at the minute. Hotspurs are sitting back. I'd like to see them progress a little more forward. Diagonal ball. It is a long corner. First stick shot, intercepted. Nobody in play. It is a short corner though, lifted from Colin Ian. Panze there looking for a running Gulube. Quick replay from USIU. Mtekete on the ball. Mtekete drives hard. Send it, intercept. That weak pass here. A chance for quite frantic in defense, but plenty of energy going forward from the Hotspurs. Dominic Mulenga with a little bit of a nothing ball, as he did think the runner was coming through, but not quite, as Wayne Chongwani through ball. Keep Corey. Mbugwa there, just getting the ball caught in between his feet as Sam Tagwire builds it up. Twisting, turning, back to Shadi Katele.
There he goes, there he goes.
Chance here to take it forward. George Jere, intercept by Memo. Gulube just impeding there. Wabwire finds Odiambo. Good link-up play from Tagwire with his teammate Nicholas Mwaba. Mwansa to Jere. Jere, the through pass to Katele. Katele holds up over the sticker to Jere. Scans forward. Wayne Chongomi in the way. Wabwire with the silky skills down the line, trying to fight Ogenche. Alex Mwansa just lifting it slightly. Odiambo on the ball, just taking his eye off the ball, which was looking like a promising build-up for USIU, who have firm control of this match at the minute with a 3-0 lead as we approach the half-time signal in just a couple of minutes. Samuel Tagwire on the ball. Alex Mwansa, jersey 19, drives forward, scans, sends it through. Good lead run though to Joe Mpwanze. I mean, hounded by Wanjala, but it's actually Joseph Baraka, jersey 15. Kind of look the same. Tall, lanky-ish figure. Jere just getting the better of Wabwire on that occasion. Simon Banda. Slider into the D. Chance here for Ngulube. Intercepted by Memo. Good tackle. Ngulube. Twisting, turning is Nicholas Mwabwa. Quick overhead. Another overhead. Trying to find Boris Katasi in that deep line. Has a heavily strapped elbow after taking a tumble yesterday. Odiambo impeded by Banda, or the other way around, sorry. Banda impeded by Odiambo. Mwaba is failing to control it. Tagwire looks left to Jere. Trapped by Simpanze. Joe Simpanze fortunately lifts it as he searched for that diagonal ball into the D. Acknowledges his mistake there, just lifting his head as he was following through with the shot. Technique letting him down there. Mr. Fist bump on Wanjala, just showing some good sportsmanship. Good cover tackle from Jerry Mwansa there. Jeremiah Mwansa, jersey 2 on Wabwire into midfield. Ogenche with a short pass, intercepted. Jere puts on the pace into the 25, searching through ball to no one, really.
5 seconds. 10 more seconds.
That is half time, ladies and gentlemen. The 5th and 6th classification match, the first of 3 in this 6th day of the Accc 2026. It is the USIU, United States International University, currently in a commanding 3-0 lead over the Hotspurs of Zambia. All to do, oranges, drinks, refreshments. Be sure to stay tuned for the second half in just a moment.
Elizabeth Opoku from Ghana. I'm the captain of the Ghana Revenue Authority hockey team for the ladies side, and we've been preparing since early 2025 because we played our league in 2025, and throughout the league we were optimistic about our coming to the African Championship because we are the defending champions, and God be so good, we won our league and preparation has been good so far, so we are here to take back the trophy to Ghana. They know themselves, nothing special, as they've been doing always, is to keep the support coming and we wouldn't disappoint them. We are bringing the trophy back to Ghana, so their prayers, their support, their cheers in the stands, at their homes, at their various workplaces, they should keep them coming because we also deliver on this pitch. Yeah. Morale in camp is 100% because we play for our institution and preparation has been just top-notch. In terms of welfare and logistics, everything is fine. And morale from the players is also high because our main target is to take the trophy back home. So nothing more, nothing less, just taking the trophy. That's our focus. Yeah.
My name is Eugene Jomo Achampong, captain of the Ghana Revenue Authority hockey men's team. Yes, we knew that we were definitely going to qualify for the championship. So right from the beginning of our league season, our main aim was everything that we were doing was geared towards competing in the club's championship. Yes, they are feeling very good. Most of us have played in the championship for some time now, and a few of them playing for the first time. So it's quite a kind of a mixed feeling. But then in total, I think that morale in camp is good and the boys are ready.
Yo, what's up? This is Jera. So, word of the day, focus on the winning, keeping positive. See you there.
think appreciating where Hippo is from. Hippo, it's a Hippo Valley Estate, it's a farm. So you'll find that the players, their background is their children, initially of employees on the farm. So for them to get to this level, where you're competing for the top crown in Africa, coming from a farm in the middle of, you know, sort of Tirezi, the low belt of Zimbabwe, I think it means the world to a lot of the players here. And in fact, to myself, to actually say we're now on the continental stage coming from that particular background. But getting here is it's a team effort. And I think part of the team that you don't see here is those who have helped us to get to this point, the sponsors who've put in a significant amount of money to pay for everything that has managed to get us here. I think we're particularly appreciative to Hewlett's to get us to this continental tournament.
Honestly, I'm so excited. I can't believe that we are finally here. We get to play some good hockey. We get to watch some good hockey. It's been a really long journey from last year qualifying, I think it was in January, and trying to get the pieces together, getting the team together, getting the logistics together because we traveled. And honestly, I feel so grateful to be here. The good thing is we know each other quite well. I think everyone who's come from out of the country, we have played together before, and we've had a few practices together as well. So gelling, we've gelled. We just have to see how we come together on match day, because everyone has to give their best, and that comes down to individuals.
My name is Amr El Hadi. I'm playing in Port Fahd hockey team. Just we came here to African Cup for Club Champions. I like all the times we are preparing well, training well, and we came here to get the champions. We came here because we are champions of the Egyptian League, and this is the first time, the second time for us to join this tournament, and we hope that we win. First of all, I want to thank the Zimbabwe Hockey Federation, because I think the field is very well, organized very well, and every time we come back to Egypt, we tell about our friends, all things is good about this journey.
It's always really good to have stuff on home soil. Pretty pumped. The ladies are pretty pumped to have it back home, and I'm sure with home support, we should be able to give people a good show.
Oh, we're super excited. I mean, for our team, we've qualified quite a number of times, but just hadn't had the funds to be able to travel to other African countries. So just the fact that we're hosting it it's excitement, and just. Yeah, purely, it's just purely excitement.
This is a big opportunity for Hippo, both men's and women's. I think for all the teams in Zimbabwe. It's such a big opportunity, a big stage for all the teams, because hosting such a big tournament means a lot for everyone.
Sing as much as you can, all right, allow us to do the playing, all right, and hopefully, we can't control results, but we're looking forward for the best.
Sijabulile ukubana siya ku Accc njalo ama players ethu ama spirits abo high, and silethemba lokubana sizadlala kuhle ku Accc njalo silethemba lokubana ama result azasifavor ukubana sihambe ku final.
Look, we are representing Maribiland as coming from this region, but I think we're also there representing Zimbabwe as a whole.
A great start. There's a short corner opportunity here. The Hotspurs. Taguire to inject. Jere, Castle right. It goes to Kwanzaa, trying to find Mpande. Just eluded by the pace there, but good idea, as it was on that far post. Andrew Memo on the ball. Onto Wanjala, through to Odiambo, intercepted by Banda. Onto Taguire, onto the base. Ball into the D there. Intercepted by the captain, Macharia. Dom Mulenga to Banda. Into the D it goes. Good composure from Andrew Memo at the base, who's been a rock in defense for USIU. Banda onto Taguire, controls. Intercepted by Mulenga, or rather Wabwire, sorry. Taguire to Jeremiah Mwansa. Just eluded by the bounce of the ball. Down the line. Absolutely by himself. A bit surprised, did Brian Kipkori. His eyes lit up a bit. So that golden chance just rolled his way. As Odiambo comes off for Omtekete after a strong shift from him. Did the jersey number 8. Like for like swap. He did come on for Omtekete earlier on, who relieves him now after some good lengthy and hard running for his side. Down the line finds Boris Kadasi. Kadasi spinning. Good retention onto Wayne Chongoni. Turning, Chongoni scanning. Over the top attempt to Mtekete. Attack here for Jere. Jere still on the ball. Mulenga through to Taguire. Taguire, self pass across the D to Captain Kapeso, who misses it. Unfortunate piece of play there, as the Zambians were in and around the Kenyans. Ogenche, 1-2s with through ball intercepted. Finds the target, Kipkori. Kipkori onto Omtekete. Omtekete back to Kipkori. Stepped up there, did Alex Mwansa to Dom Mulenga. Mulenga with the through ball. Sending his teammate with a nice deft touch. But just a little bit passive, if you ask me. No conviction in that from number 15, George Jere, in that through pass. Jere with the baseline chance here for Taguire, who had just snuck in and behind the defense on the baseline. Good idea. Just not quite the finish in the end, but good heads-up play from the Hotspurs of Zambia. Not 5 is the call. Good thinking there from Tagwire, forcing panic in defense. As you can hear from the background, Coach Kabu is saying unnecessary. Heads up play required all the time. Short corner time. Reprieve. Chance for Hotspurs to register a goal. No backstop here, and it's an instant turnover. And over to Umtekete, in acres of space by himself, controls it, lays it back to Ogenche. Good ball from Wansa there. Too good, if you ask me. Thumbs up he gets from Sam Tagwire. Sam Tagwire is actually from Zimbabwe, Masvingo province, he was telling me. Yeah, we like to use the term homeboy. But yeah, I did have a chat with him in the pre-game rituals. He is flying a straight. His Shona is still very fluent, but working, and as you see, Chekete with the shot towards goal. It is a block. Ogenche and Co. comes up there, but just back to Sam Tagwire. Whilst he's not involved in hockey, he's looking to ply his trade in agriculture. So we just exchanged contacts so that we can bounce off ideas on how we can go about that, as Zambia is known for its excellent grain production and other crops as well. But he would like to get involved in the horticulture side of things, where I will most certainly assist with a few pointers myself, also involved in agriculture. But shout out to you, Sam Tagwire from Masvingo province. But playing for Hotspurs, of course, today. It's good to be home, I'm sure. Alex Mwansa. To Dominic Mulenga. Out to Kapeso, the captain, back to Mulenga. Good tackle in midfield. Wabwire on the attack. Baseline run from Tekete. Just eluded by the bouncer, but good counter-attack hockey from the Kenyans here. It's so impressive to watch and a joy, really. Good 1-2 attempt. He's okay there. So Mr. Wabwire to roll the ankle, driving, hounded, of course, in defense, but good skills and acceleration from Damson Wabwire, who's really enjoying himself out there. Katele on the field again, caught in two minds.
Look up, look up! You want to talk my guys. please. Sante. Sante save you.
Good lead run from Accc across to awaiting Makatse, who signals for a short corner. Not like that, Lawrence. I mean, there's good positional defense from Mwansa there. Long corner. Umpire Fami on this near side. On the far side is umpire Cedric Starch from Zimbabwe and Fami from Egypt, respectively. Charging into space. Gulube tried to go around Ian there. On to Chongonwi. Chongonwi scans forward. Multiple hands being raised in the D. As potential targets. As they just shift the ball to the right. Banda with the push in the back. Spotted by umpire Fami. Makatsa on the ball. Makatsa. Katele down the base, trying to find Gulube, intercepted by Ogenche. Ogenche under the arm, through ball here, handed by Makatse. A little bit too much soup on it. Onto Mulolo. Deflection effort from Ogenche. Oh, that's George Jere, sorry. Jersey 15, just the wrong direction. Just eluding the forward runners, but Ogenche, good hold-up play from Brian Ogenche. Excellent identification of space on this left-hand touchline. Good 1-2 play. Wabwire on the base. Wabwire with the rebound. It is a 5th goal and a hat-trick for that man. Danstone Wabwire, jersey 14. Thumbs up all round, but orchestrated by Brian Ogenche with that vision in midfield, identifying the space on this left-hand touchline to Wayne Chongoni. And the rest is history. It is 5-0. As we just give a shout out to all our sponsors, Packers Services. We've just seen their beautiful bus shipping in some of the players. Believe Sports, Mr. Chando, will be called upon multiple times today. It is blazing hot out here. The Aerial School, Health Point, 360 Car Hire, Rooney's, Garfunkel's, Zim Hockey, Sport and Recreation Commission, Africa Hockey, who are bringing you this feed on the Africa Hockey YouTube page, brought to you by none other, the best of the best, Rising Stars Media. Shout out to Mr. Case Tembo, the man behind the screen, bringing you the best in quality and all the live action from day one. Umtekete on the ball, Pipped away by Njanja Tembo there. As we come to the end of the third quarter, it is 5-0 advantage United States International University. Pride to play for the Hotspurs of Zambia as they look to salvage respectable score, if not turn things around in the last quarter. Stay tuned, ladies and gents. Welcome back, ladies and gents, and a good morning to you, Lilo.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, Lilo joining us upstairs here. He is the videographer or video analyst for the Egyptian party. We will see Port Fouad take on the Ghana Revenue Authority. Semi-finals coming your way shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Not one to miss in just under an hour as we go into the fourth quarter here of the fifth and sixth classification between the Kenyans, United States International University, out from Nairobi, Kenya, taking on the Hotspurs of Zambia. Hotspurs trailing by 5-0. USIU took advantage of their chances, stretching the lead. Gulube onto the base. Holland Ian, Gulube twisting, turning, earns his side, a short corner. Lively start here for the Zambians as they look to get onto the board early on. Short corner time. Ngulube to inject. Simpanze on the left. Mwansa on the right. It goes to Simpanze. Joe Simpanze. George Jere. Lifted ball in the end. But that injection a little bit too hot and not in the right direction for Hotspurs. Call Ian on the ball. into midfielder. Good turn. Midfield hounded. Good recovery. Yes, umpire Fami just asking Banda to cut it out. These unnecessary appeals. Crash ball into the D. Mwansa. Onto Mwansa again. Good through ball here. Almost getting it was Joseph Simpanze. I mean, he just had to dive there for your club, for your country. You lose a bit of skin. But, not a pleasant feeling. Although it was gaping. And welcome opportunity. Should we have had some water on the park? I mean, why not? You know, nice spray of water on the back as you slide in for that photo finish. Alex Mwansa. Mwansa again, second time asking. Chere with the deflection, it goes. It is a long corner. Or rather, it is a hit out. Did come off the Zambian stick last. Into the D, shot, blocked. It is a short corner, brave defending though from Andrew Memo. Very brave defending, but Nicholas Mwaba there with the shot. Good close control in the D. Another chance here for the Zambians, of Hotspurs of Zambia. Injection to come from Sam Tagwire. They need to be precise. They've had a number of short corners, have failed to convert. Just the injection not quite what it needs to be, where it matters most. Dominic Mulenga is the target. It does go to Mulenga, stopped. Simpanze with the flick and does go through. A diving defender there and goalkeeper. As you heard it from coach Graham Hawkins, 4 more goals to go. The Zambians are in it, ladies and gentlemen. Game on. 5-1 is the score. Intercept. George Jere. Baseline to Simpanze. Mwansa. Deflection ball. It is a long corner. Pressure being turned on by the Hotspurs with plenty of time still to go. It is a short corner. Ian Collinard pleading his innocence, but the umpire, Mustafa Fahmy, watching it all the way. It does come off the stick of the USIU defender. Short corner time. Can it be a double blow in less than a minute for the Zambians? Tagwire to inject. Mulenga the target. Early break from Andrew Memo. will be bitterly disappointed with himself. Reprieve, chance to reset. Sam Tagwire to inject. Dominic Mulenga to trap, jersey 17. Alex Mwanza goes to Mulenga, fails to stop it. Disappointing for the Hotspurs. Odiambo, 1-2s intercepted. It's too much on that to George Jerry from number 13 there. Kalaba Tembo. Just need to string those passes, do the Zambians as time is moving away from them. Down to the base. George Jerry well positioned for that turnover from the overhead. Sam Tagwire, good ball retention, looks to go across, and defended as the overhead comes in. Simpanze. Yes, they did have rights to the ball as arriving to the bounced ball, yes, but the Kenyans are just closing that gap a little too early. Into the D it goes. I would have thought this is a short corner. I mean, Ngulube looked like he had rights to the ball as Odiambo picks it up through to Wabwire. Wabwire down the base to Boris Katasi, who just fails to control it. But a good breakout play from the Kenyans. I love how they always know where their teammate is. It's like telepathy out there. It's a short corner time for the Zambians again, to the plea though of Clifford Ian. Makes no mistake, does Mr. George Jerry. It is 5-2. The Hotspurs are clawing their way back, ladies and gentlemen. Full of confidence at the minute, I'm sure. 5-2 it is, 5-2 it is, and just over 5 to play. Boris Katasi to Wayne Chongonmi with the diagonal overhead. Yes, thrown into the defensive half. I mean, Wayne Chongonmi does take a little bit of afters there. Just slipping at the last minute. Yes, a welcome break for the Kenyans to the dismay of the Zambians, who have possession or momentum, but time to regroup a bit. Yes, the player does have rights up to some medical treatment. Might be signaled. So they do have 2 minutes allowed. Might be a bit frustrating for the opposition. And, just to hold up and play a bit, as that player receives some welcome attention. So my buddy Akwasi Achempong, just manning things down here. There is a fixed time that a player is allowed to be on the field. Bit of gamesmanship, as you see the signal from Wayne there. We can see you, Wayne. As it is restarted. Backstick, unfortunate lapse in concentration. George Jere, self starts. Jere still on the ball, sends it through. Just above the knee, slightly. Was that one? Memo with the over to Wabwire. Baseline run. The easier option was there in Umtekete. It is a long corner. Umtekete it is to Wabwire. Dunstan Wabwire. Turning Mwansa inside out. Kapeso with the block on the base on Kipkori. Captain Macharia down to Mtekete. Mtekete sends it into the D, trying to find. Just goes out from Jere. There's a long again. One has to say, Zambians just need to. A photo finish. What a superb goal from Dunstan Wabwire. That makes it 4 for the day. I mean, he's just like a hot knife in butter. What a finish. That was a good heads-up play. One timing it over the left ear of the keeper into the far top right corner. It is a 6-2 lead here for USIU, who undoubtedly will finish 5th. We just have 3 minutes to go also. It's just been a spirited effort, yes, from the Zambians, but guilty of not taking the chances, as he is a substitute in goals for USIU. A welcome cap earned by substitute goalkeeper. Yes, as Wayne Chompong just hobbles to the dugout here. He's given it absolutely everything for his side. With a round of applause. Also, Brian Ogenche coming off. Coach Kabu very impressed by his players' performance here. Deflection again, well saved. A follow-up from Boris Katasi. The heads-up player from this side who have been very clinical, I must say, there. The overhead, well captained by Wabwire, who's had a standout performance, I must say. Very energetic, precise. So Alex Mwanza into Makaria. Sam Tagwire. This near side. Scans. Tries to find intercepted and nice unorthodox through ball. Diambo to find Wabwire. Mtekete intercepted. Sam Tagwire.
29 seconds, keep the ball. 29 seconds.
Sideline ball.
Stay on the shot. No shot, no shot.
Chance for a final say. It is chased by Mwanza. Jeremiah Mwanza, good effort there. So George Jerry goes in to hear the countdown. It will be the United States International University Gentlemen of Kenya with a resounding 7-2 victory over the Hotspurs of Zambia. A spirited performance, entertaining in that first of our finals match. One of three, semi-final number 1 to come, ladies and gentlemen. But please do stay tuned for the post-match presentation of our player of the match. Stay tuned. Post-match proceedings here, I'm joined by our player of the match, a standout performance from none other, number 14, Damson. I'll call him the Wizard, Wabwire. Sir, congratulations. This is your second one for the tournament. I mean, a standout performance from you, 4 goals in total. How do you feel?
Thank you so much for the chance. Actually, it was an easy game. Having played against the Egyptian side, that is Port Faoud and Shakia. It's a tougher side, but we learned our lessons and we came into the game and we implemented everything that we learned from the game. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes, that's why we come to these tournaments, exposure at the highest level, and to look to improve, take it game by game. Regardless of win or lose, we learn something and we evolve as players. That's important, I'm sure.
Definitely, yes. All I can say is sometimes, not sometimes, actually hard work beats talent. So to everybody who's watching, to the fans and the hockey fraternity, talent beats hard work. And that is all I can say. Thank you.
There you have it from the Wizard, who is the player of the match, Mr. Danson Wabwire. Ladies and gentlemen, talent beats hard work. Oh, hard work beats talent.
Hard work beats talent.
Got you there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Mr. Wabwire. You are our player of the match. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back for the 1 o'clock, the first of the semi-finals. Port Faoud take on the Ghana Revenue Authority, who will be looking to do damage and cause an upset. One must say, stay tuned. It promises to be a cracker. Live on the Africa Hockey page on YouTube, brought to you none other than Rising Stars. I am your host, Ben Muchedzi. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, at 1 o'clock. Stay tuned.